What's going on? I hope you're happy, healthy, doing the things that you love doing with those that you love doing them with. And I'm now about to give you your reading. Let's get into the meat and bones of your energy and let's see what Spirit has to say. All right? I am looking forward to reading you and let's go. You know what? I'm currently using my currently my favorite deck, and they're the Cat's Tarot cards. I just feel like they're very I just like the energy behind it. You know what I'm saying? Looks cool, playful, and it's meant to give you positivity, as it should. All right? Okay, let's get into your reading. Okay, so, off the bat, I'm speaking to someone who is very, very successful. Downright successful. I'm speaking to someone that has, in essence, climbed a mountain. And when I say this, I say it from a energy of if you've climbed a mountain, it resonates, of course, but I'm saying that in a figurative way, right? You've reached a level of success, and now that you are starting to feel in the mental aspects that, oh, could I do this again? There's an energy of you questioning, you're trying to get my words out, you questioning yourself, right? And the energy that I have to say from sources, I'm reassuring you that you will, that you will completely and utterly succeed again. This isn't your first time that I feel like you felt this way. This feels like emotions have been a part of you exceeding expectations as well as you asking certain questions about yourself. Now, I'm here to speak to you specifically and let you know that you are always going to be the answer towards your solution. And that isn't just about strategy. You understand the formula because you do. What I feel very much that's going to be the tweak that's going to change everything is your identity. That if you've climbed a mountain, you've shown yourself that you've done it, and you're going to show yourself that you've done it again and that you will. This is letting you know that the next energy is the identity that there are no ceilings and that the questions that you've had before are only that you've posed within yourself because you yourself have been going through a series of self-doubt. But these series of self-doubts is just for you to push on as what you've done in the past and that you will to go through this resistance. What Spirit is saying is that you've so used to a certain mindset. And that's what I'm hearing is the grind set. The grind set, the mindset, the energy that you've got to work hard in order to get what you want. That's helped you from a specific energy. Of course, you've put yourself in there, but Spirit is saying that you're more than that. And that's what's holding you towards the Hangman energy. What I see is you moving in multi-dimensional ways. So the idea and the notion that it isn't just about the hard work. It's part of you putting effort in, but if you continue to go in this path, it will lead you to overworking, overthinking, exhaustion, even to the point that you would even question your own abilities. Now, the Three of Swords is just a sign that you can change that and pivot because it isn't just about hard work. You're going to go through a series of gears that you are going to change within your thought process, and that's a tweak in that mindset of yours. This is also about letting you know that with the Sun card, this is going to become your process of understanding that you are going beyond what you perceive as your potential. You're going to super succeed this. I'm speaking to someone, I'm speaking to you, and I'm speaking to you in the realization that your next phase or next gears in your energy is not just about working hard, that the multidimensional aspects of your life comes of the spiritual nature that's going to help you going forwards. And this is about the magic within. This is about you knowing that you can get what you want without the need of working hard. That you have and that you will grow to have systems in place in your life, such as a new type of goal or a new type of thinking, being open-minded to different strategies, different ways of working, different techniques, different ways that isn't just in the 3D, that's also in the elements of the spiritual. You are going to unlock this part of you that's going to take you from a successful business owner to the next Jeff Bezos, to the next Elon, to the next energy of success, next Bill Gates. And you will understand that what you've been trying to do in the past is trying to be perfect. Well, here's a awakening for you, and this is going to be awakening to a new identity. That geniuses such as yourself are flawed. That we do not need to overthink things, that things have to be perfect. In fact, your own energy, your own tone is exactly what's needed for this specific time in your life that's going to bring you the money that will surprise you. We're talking about money that you can sleep of a bed full of money. We're talking about the type of energy that would change a different type of, let me get my words together, I'm excited now. We're talking about a different type of tax bracket. We're talking about you changing a system that will influence other people for them to be like, hold on a minute, this person is actually the blueprint. And that's because of your identity. You may be feeling that you've had to feel like you had to be perfect. In fact, it's within your own imperfections as yourself is the reason why you're going to unlock something. And as I said, geniuses such as yourself are flawed. You are successful. It's your divine right to be even more successful. The Six of Swords is saying that your mentality of, and this is what my guides are saying, less is more. You do not need to overthink. It's all about you trusting that what you're about to do, and these are, I wouldn't even call them risks. I'm going to see that you're making a definitive action and you're sticking by them and knowing that you are right. This is also about your authenticity. Now, the energy will change because you are making a decision that's going to make you feel lighter, brighter, and most importantly, you will absolutely feel like you've got different gears about yourself. You are just going through, at this moment in time, the bottleneck. And the reason why I want to use that analogy is because if you've known mountains such as Everest or K2 mountain, there is a part where everybody goes up, but there's a little difficult part and you either fail or you succeed. And you are going through a series, this energy called the bottleneck. I want you to go on Google if you don't understand this, where it's just a difficult moment for you to just break through this resistance and then you will summit the mountain. Now, what we see as the summit in this mountain is you being a multi-millionaire, or not just the millions, but multiple of millions of money that will be coming in as a stream in your energy. Your energy is going to change. Your identity is going to change. Your life is changed already, but you are not just being abundant. We're talking about life changing from a energetic point of view, that you don't need to worry about stress or overthought. That you've unlocked the idea that your process is just your identity, and that you will just flow and not force anything. Because when you are in a grind set, you tend to force. Now that you are evolving, you're going to flow, and the stream is only going to get even more stronger, like a dam. This is your successful energy of your reading. If you'd like to go deeper, if you'd like to get a money ritual, you can connect me through Instagram, drop me a private message on Sorcerer X or on TikTok. If you'd like to go to my website, the link will be in the descriptions, and we can go from there. That was a reading towards your success and many more successes towards you. I am the face of tarot, Sorcerer.